Welcome to Minecraft Let's Play episode 11. In today's episode, we're going to be doing a mob farm. I'm tired now of having my world blown up by creepers. So when I'm out stalking skeletons at night. So we're going to be doing a mob farm where we can do this safely. Up on this level here, we're actually going to put our kill chamber. Now, this is going to be a place where they can fall in a confined space where we can kill them safely and humanely. Okay, mobs tend to die after about 22 to 26 blocks of fall damage, so we're going to drop them down 20 blocks, so when we hit them, we only have to hit them once. And what this will do is we'll not only just get the loot, we will get the experience points as well, because if you just have an automated system which drops them into the death, you only get the loot itself, you don't get the experience, and it does add up. Now I'm going to show you this that I've built from my skyscraper. We're not going to build this one today because it's completely unique for me and my needs. We're going to build a more generic version, but the principles are the same really. You have a 3x3 by 3 minimum block size, which allows mobs to spawn, and then we trick them into falling into the water feeds, which run out to our drop zone. It's really simple. It's a really simple build, to be honest with you. If we go right down to the bottom here, you can see we've just got all these water traps running into one long water feed, which then goes down to our kill chamber. And like I said, these mobs will drop 20 blocks, and they're pretty stupid mobs. When they see an open trapdoor, they see a solid block, and they just walk across it as if it is a solid block, and they fall straight into the water. So it's really simple and really easy to do. But I think what we're going to have to do is take all these torches out, because obviously they won't. I'll just put these in here to show you guys, the basic principles behind this. So we'll go all the way down here and we'll take these torches out. I've made this room a bit taller than we need to, because I might add a second level just to see if it increases efficiency yet. But I won't be doing that until much later on. But if we take all these torches out, and then we can actually see it working. We won't be in here when we're actually using the farm. This is just to show you how it works. We've got a couple of spiders over there, we can see. And I'm just waiting for another mob, and we can actually see them going down. Oh, there we go. You can see a couple of zombies there. 1, 2, straight into the feed, and that'll usher them down to the kill chamber. And yeah, when they land at the bottom, it's a one-hit kill, and that's it really. So if we'll just fill this up, because it's the last time we're going to be in here. We're not going back in there again, there's no need to, and we want it as dark as possible. And we'll head back down to this level where the kill chambers are going to be. Now on next week's episode, we're going to build our armory here. We're going to have our armory, we're going to have the drop zone for this mob farm. We're going to have a gold farm drop zone down here too. We're going to have our enchanting set up down here. So it's going to be a good week next week. But if we just head over, you can see some coming down already. We're actually going to, this is why I built these two side bits. We're going to have a gold farm drop zone down here, and the gold farm's going to be right at the top, so it's about a 40 block drop. So we're going to have to slow these guys down with some spider webs or something so they don't die. And then we've got our mob farm one here, and you can see they come down pretty quick, to be honest with you, one after another. But one hit, even with a shovel, hit them with a giant spoon, and they're gone. And you can get some really cool stuff through this. I mean, obviously I'm quite excited about this leather cap, believe it or not, because it's got respiration 2 on it. And that's going to be good when we're doing a lot of work under the ocean, that we will be. We'll just take care of these two guys. And you can see, even though I'm stood right in front of a creeper, I mean, he's not blowing up. He should have blown up the minute I saw him. But because we've got a slab here and they can't see through glass, they can't see us, so it's safe. They don't attack us, but we can attack them. So it's ideal, really. And you just stand here, just repeatedly just killing them one after another. You could let them build up. You could kill 10 or 20 at a time. Within this 128 block radius, there is a spawning cap of 70 mobs. So it's important to you'll have everywhere well lit up, because the more mobs that'll spawn around you and not into your mob farm, the slower the mob farm's going to be. But yeah, if you just keep on going like this, you get witches, which will give you potions of healing and stuff like that, and you get a lot of experience. I mean, you can go from 0 experience to level 30 in about an hour of just continuous hanging about and killing these mobs. It's really good. I can hear a zombie. Where's that coming from? Oh no, we got a zombie here. We're gonna beat him to death with. We've got no sword. Again, as usual, I'm not prepared. I mean, look at this guy. He's not even paying attention. He's that hard. He's just he's got his back turned to us. And we got 3. All we've got to do, all we've got to kill him with is a giant diamond spoon. Oh no, I'm never prepared for this. This is obviously a work in progress, this skyscraper. We're going to have to do some more work with the lighting, because they shouldn't be coming in here. Let me just grab some food, because we're going to have to go outside and go and do our build. This is awful. Totally caught me off guard again. I mean, we've put torches around here everywhere on the outside, because this 128 blocks spawning radius needs to be filled up with either buildings or lighting and make it mob proof, because the only place we want these guys to go, is now a mob farm. And it's just awful when they start appearing like that. But Minecraft, this is the game. I mean, look at it. It's a battlefield out here. It's a war zone. I mean, we've got creeper craters everywhere. They caught me off guard. I've been hunting for so long now. I mean, I've been hunting night after night for skeletons and bones, so we can make bone meal, we can make dye. And this mob farm is just going to help out so much. It's going to completely stop all that. So we really need to bash on with this. We really need to get going, because Minecraft is a game of survival. It takes what it takes from you, and it takes even more than you can give. You know, you fight your hardest, you battle your way through all these different biomes and fighting all these mobs, and then when you think you've got nothing else left, it just wants more and more and more, and it just keeps pushing, but we still keep doing it. You know, we never give up, we just keep going, because we're just trying to survive. Okay, rant over. We're at our ocean biome, where we did our iron farm a couple of weeks ago. Because over there we're going to have a huge pirate ship, and this structure that we're building today is actually going to be part of it, so it'll be completely hidden from sight. You won't even know it's there. So the materials we're going to use today are a load of wood planks. We're going to have a couple of different colours here, and we need some torches, we need some hoppers, a chest, some water buckets, some glass, because the path going out there is going to be clear so we don't see it, and we just need one slab really. Well, if we just put all these into our inventory and we'll head off. Yeah, so we're going to need an axe as well. I didn't bring one with me, so I should have one here somewhere. I did go through a stage of trading axes with villagers. I was just obsessed with it. I want to go and check out our iron farm, because like I said last week, these don't work when you're not in the 100 block radius of them. And the iron that is in there when we left is the iron that's still in there now. And I've noticed that it takes a good 4 or 5 minutes once you get back into the area for these to actually start working again. So it's getting dark already, actually. We're going to have to move on or go to sleep or something, because mobs are going to spawn. Yeah. Oh no. See, why do I open my mouth? I should just keep my mouth shut. Why am I even trying to hit him? We've got a kill chamber there. Just move out of the way and let him get swept into it. I mean, honestly. What is the point in trying to beat him to death with a plank of wood? Yeah, so this will work whilst we're in the area. And it's here for when we're building our pirate ship, so we can still generate iron. I mean, these guys are quite happy up there. They can still see the beds. They're still linking on. They're safe. We've got cats spawning, so yeah, the golems will come. We're quite good with that. But it does take a while for them to get going, so we're going to leave that running and just let it run whilst we're doing this build, and that'll produce iron. Even though we're not near our skyscraper where the other one is, this one will produce iron for us whilst we're here. Because we're going to be here quite a long time when we start doing the pirate ship. It's going to take 2 or 3 weeks at least. And we've got a creeper. Like, come into the water so you can't cause any damage. Come on. Come after me, right in here. And just think, no. Oh. Well, I was in the water, so I didn't cause any damage, but the creeper caused a little. Oh dear, right, sword. I did learn my lesson a couple of episodes ago, and I started carrying a sword around with me, but I've obviously forgotten it now. I mean, the one episode that's about killing mobs, and I don't bring a sword, what the hell is that all about? I mean, honestly. And now I'm trapped. What's going on here? Oh, it's a tree. I thought I'd been clamped. Right, so back to the build. Focus, Dazzle. Yeah, we're going to have this whole Pirates of the Caribbean type pirate ship out there. So this is going to be the back quarter of it. It's going to be kind of where the, I don't know what you call it, steering wheel? Where the steering wheel is. So we're going to offset it to the left because the back end of the ship's going to be over here on the left. And we brought some glass along, a full stack, because this path that we're going to make out to it, I don't want that to be visible. So if we put the glass in the water, you shouldn't see it too badly from the shore. So we're going to go full stack out from here. Like I said, we've got 128 maximum spawning distance. We don't want mobs spawning on the beach. We'd rather have them spawn within our chamber, our mob spawner. So we're going to full stack out, and then we're going to go up as well, and we'll eat. And I want to check out this helmet. I just, you can see if we dive under the water here with the respiration 2 on it, the bubbles are going down at half speed. So you got a lot more time to explore and go through monuments and ruins and things like that. If you've seen our pirate treasure short, the pirate treasure is quite useful. And you do need to go underwater quite a bit for that one sometimes. So that's great. And that was just from the mob farm. A mob had dropped it. So you get those randomly now and again, and they're good. So we're just going to build a little platform here. Now, you can do this any size you want. This is just kind of the minimum size for me. Feel free with these. I mean, don't copy me. Don't copy someone else. Just kind of adapt the same principles that I'm using here to your own build and make it unique for you. And we're going to go up 20 blocks here, because that middle hole is going to be our drop and our kill chamber. So if we go up 20 blocks with all these, that will create a little funnel and allow these guys to fall down to exactly where we want them to. And it should reduce the life to maybe 1.5 hearts, so that when we hit them once, they'll just die straight off. So yeah, 20 blocks high. And then we're going to want to rearrange. I'm going to put a bit of glass in there, because I will fall down this. You know me, I always will. And then we're going to go 8 blocks out, because we're going to have a water stream running down here. And as you know, water will travel 8 blocks. And we'll just build up the sides, just to contain the water. And then when we put water in the end, if we get our bucket, it'll run all the way down and end just before the kill chamber there. So anything that goes into this water feed will just fall down that hole. So we're going to repeat this now 3 more times and do it in all 4 directions, and I'll get back to you. So there you go. We've got all 4 different directions done now. That's the basics of our water feeds. A really simple one, okay? And then we're just going to build the platform out. So we want to connect all these 4 together and build one giant square. And we'll just fill in all these holes along here. And it takes quite a bit, but I mean, this is the biggest bit of the build, I think, really. It's just getting this platform done. The rest of it's really simple. So I'll go away and finish that. That's us done. And that's it, really. We just need to go on the sides and build up 3 blocks. But any mobs that come in here will just, randomly fall into the water, get swept down, and go into our kill chamber at the bottom with 1.5 hearts left on their life to make it easy for us to kill. That way, we don't just get the loot. I mean, we could drop these guys down 25 blocks and kill them and get the loot automatically. But we want the experience too. I mean, why waste it? You're going to have hundreds, you're going to have thousands of mobs coming down here, so you might as well get their experience as well. So we'll just build these sides up 3 tall. And we'll go around all 4 sides, and you need to make it with a block that's not going to let light through. I know some slabs let light through, glass, no good to make these with. You want this 100% dark in here, so it'll work during the day as well as at night. And then we're just going to pop a roof on, and just cover the whole thing up. And it doesn't matter what material you use. I'm just using this because we're going to be making our pirate ship out of this, and you know it's going to be it's going to have this built into it, so you won't actually see this once it's finished. The platform's going to be, you know, where all the captains and things sit, and the kill chamber's going to be kind of in the dungeony bit at the bottom where all the peasants will go. But this is us, yeah. I'm just doing this a different colour here to go into the design that we're going to have with our final build. And that's it. So basically we've just got a square box with the 4 water feeds going in to the kill chamber, and that's us. We just want to put some torches down on top of here because we don't want to waste potential mob deaths by having them spawn on the roof. We just want them to spawn into the actual chamber itself, which is why we're doing it out at sea, why we're doing it high up in the air. That 128 block radius also includes any caves that are under the ocean, and this is quite deep ocean, so we should be fine with that. So this should work quite well, to be honest with you. We just need to go and do our kill chamber and put our hoppers and things in and tidy up, because we're not in creative. I don't have any bamboo, got no scaffolding. I need to kind of just use any blocks I have handy for scaffolding. So one episode we're going to have to go and look for bamboo, okay? I'll just take this out. I'm going to have to take all these out actually at the bottom, because we need 2 hoppers and we need a chest just to collect our goodies, our loot. So if we just take out, I'll just take out all these right through actually, because we need a way out afterwards. We're going to have to go under the water just to put an extra block down below this block height, because we need something to put our chest onto. And we'll take this one too. We'll just move these. I'll do it in the same colour, even though you're probably not going to see it. So we'll just put some on the bottom here, just one row right through, just to have these hoppers and chest recessed by 1 block. There we go. And then what we want to do, I'll get rid of this water actually. I'll just pop these in and dig them back out again. And get rid of the water. So we can put our hopper and chest in. There we go. Right, so we want our chest down first. And 1, 2, it's entirely up to you. Modify this build however you see fit. It's all good. As long as you sit with these principles, you know, the spawning distances between 24 and 128. The lighting rating ideally is 0, but anything below 7 is good. And yeah, you don't drop them more than 20 blocks if you don't want to kill them. If you want to kill them, set it at 30 blocks, set it at 64 blocks. Let them kill themselves and all the goodies will just go into this chest. Have 1 chest, have 10 chests, have 100 chests, you know, it's really up to you. I mean, link this onto a sorting system like I did with my iron farm. You can do anything you want. This is Minecraft. And we're just going to put a bit of glass here, and then we need a slab. And what the slab will do is it'll enable us to be able to kill them, but they won't be able to see us, just like the one in my skyscraper. And I'm going to put some sides on too, just in case they're peeking out the side, and they tend to see me if I'm kind of wandering too far. And that's it. That's as simple as it is, really. We are 20 blocks away from the chamber here, so they will not spawn whilst we're stood here. So we're going to have to go back a bit. Now, play with the distances. There'll be a perfect distance for you, whether it's 10 blocks away from here, 20 blocks away, 30 blocks away. Just see how it goes, and you'll get to know it over time. Just how efficiently and how well it works. And try 1 platform, try 2, try 3, try 4 platforms, stack them up on top of each other, and have all your mobs dropping from one to the other to the other. I mean, there will be, like I said, the cap is 70 mobs, so there will be a point where you get negative returns. where building, another platform on top isn't going to help. But yeah, just play around with it, customize it. And we're just waiting for one to come now. This is where I get nervous. Where I worry it's not going to work. But, here we go. Yeah, and we got a creeper, so it's a good test. If he blows up, we've done it wrong. No, he's good. See? You just can't see us. So, with one hit, even with an axe, which I've been told off for before, I really need to bring a... well, the shovel seemed to work quite well, but I really need to bring a sword. Now, if you've got a sword with looting on it, that will give you more loot. Okay, so endeavour to get one of those and keep it for this. Because instead of getting 1 bone, you could get 3 or 4 out of each skeleton. They're really good, especially if you want a lot of gunpowder. But yeah, you kill them, you get the experience, and the loot goes in the bottom there. It's dead simple. Really easy, simple build, really worth doing. And it's pretty cheap as well. You're only using 2 hoppers and 1 chest. But if you've been following my series and you've actually been making the farms as I've made them, iron's not going to be a problem for you, is it? I've got about 3 full chests of it at the minute. I just really don't know what to do with it. And that was after using a full double chest to build the storage system. We've still got 3 double chests left. So, yeah, we're going to have some fun with that. And I think we're going to make ourselves a little trading post. But I'm going to make it out of iron because it's going to be a prison. We're gonna have individual cells for all of our villages. And we're going to trade with them. I think that might be good, actually. So, I don't know. That might be next week. No, it's not next week. We've got the armory next week. The week after, we'll do our villager trading system completely made out of iron and iron bars. That'll be quite cool. I've never had that much iron before that I could actually just afford to make things out of iron blocks. But yeah, you can see this just works fine. I would suggest it probably works better during the day because there's less places for mobs to spawn into. And this just works. It's great, really. So yeah, that's just about it for today. We've managed to build this really, really simple, easy to build mob farm. You can customize it any way you want. Make the kill chamber, instead of being 1 water feed, do it 2 water feeds like I did with mine in the skyscraper. So instead of being 16 blocks wide, this could be 32. You could probably get away with it being 64. Okay. 64 blocks wide is probably the biggest I'd go because the 128 block spawning thing. I'm just going to get rid of the rest of this scaffolding. Yeah, glass blocks of scaffolding. You can tell I got too much wood to waste, eh? And yeah, just customize it and do it in a building, do it in the sky, do it in a mountain, do it underground. Just make sure everything within 128 blocks is well lit. Unlike my skyscraper. I'm going to have to go back now and rethink that lighting because it's obviously, I've got a couple of 7s somewhere because it's letting things in. But that's us. Yeah, and it's just a really easy way to get XP and a whole load of loot, which is handy. I mean, keep the enchanted stuff, take it to a grinder and take the enchantments off it. Because that gives you more experience points. These are great for experience. If you're not doing a lot of mining and things like that, these will make up for that. And yeah, because we've built iron farms and stuff and we're doing a gold farm in the future, we're not going to be mining that much. We're only going to be out mining for diamonds, to be honest with you. And it's going to give us much, much more time to build some really cool stuff. So we're not mining for, 3 or 4 hours a day. But yeah, like I said, here we go. Yeah, we've got a shovel with Fortune 2 on it. So if you don't want that, okay, I can't think of a use for that, to be honest. Take it to a grindstone and take the enchantment off it, and that will give you some experience points as well. And these build up a lot. If you sit and do this for an hour, you got a double chest full, to be honest with you. And that's us. So thanks for watching. Come back next week when we're going to be doing our armory. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell, okay? See you all next week.